I'm going to teach you how to be a warrior of wisdom of your world. If you're going to create a life you're going to love, then you need to know the secret recipe for love. So that second ingredient is wisdom. Now, we're going to get real clear about your life experience. We're going to look at what worked and what didn't work. We got to study your life story and figure out where to focus that energy, right? So your universe is made up of life experiences that shaped you. So once you lived through it, you know it, right? You know it in and out. It becomes your truth, your wisdom. So you have all the answers. That's what's really exciting. So you've got the formula to find the answers. All you've got to do is ask, look at your life experience, and learn. ALL. There's two parts to the equation: the questions and then the answers. Now, we spend our first half of our life wandering around in the wonder of life, asking questions and getting lost and getting nowhere. So if we want to get now here so we can create in the here and now, we got to get clear and we got to find those answers. It is up to you to solve your life's problems. You've got to know both the questions and the answers. So wisdom is found by studying your story, right? Studying your universe to find the truth that's going to guide you. And you're going to need that wisdom because you've got to go to war. Go to war, baby, against the world. It is bullshit. There's all kinds of beliefs that have been beating down on you. You're not good enough, punching you in the face. You know, one of the bullshit beliefs that I used to believe and that I fed for 40 years was that I was stupid. How ridiculous is that? I remember sitting on my dad's lap when I was like kindergarten and trying to learn how to read, and I could not read the word the. And he said the words the, what's wrong with you? And I carried that stupid bullshit belief my entire life for like 40 years. It's time to get rid of it, you guys. It's all bullshit. It's all a lie. So your universe, it gets all cluttered up and it covers the truth of who you are. So we're going to go to war, and after that war, it's up to you. You've got to clean it up. You've got to create order and rebuild a new you, a new universe, okay? We've got to take out that trash. Get it out of there. Clean the clutter in that mind. So you're going to master your mind. Now, the mind works like a computer. What goes in is what we get out of it, right? It's garbage in, garbage out. We've got to make sure, what are we putting in our minds? Because thoughts can either be positive or they can be negative energy. They can either construct and be constructive or destruct and be destructive. Now, these beliefs become your truth when you accept them as truth. And the repetitive belief patterns, like a broken record, they become these computer programs that run your behavior. And it means that what you believe affects all that you perceive, which affects what you can achieve. So if you want to change your life, you've got to change your perception. And we need to rise above our story and view that from a higher loving perspective so that we can see the big picture of the story of our life. Because every little piece of life experience is a tiny little piece of the puzzle of your universe, which means that every little painful experience that you went through contains a little piece of wisdom. So one of the pieces of my story was I got pregnant as a teenager. I carried that pain with me for 40 years, but let me tell you something. When I picked up that piece of the puzzle and I looked at it and I figured out the beautiful blessing or the lesson of love within that piece, I realized that it was that experience that gave me the drive and the passion to succeed. And I wouldn't be here today if I wouldn't have gone through that experience because it shaped my universe, okay? So it's up to you to pick up those pieces of the puzzle, take a look at them, and embrace it because it's all part of you and your universe. So connect those puzzle pieces and gain the wisdom that's going to guide you. Now, I've taught you how to be a warrior of wisdom in your world. You need to study your universe. You've got to study that story. Break it down into those chapters of conflict, the things that were painful in your life. Face those monsters, fears, challenge those bullshit beliefs, and then take the trash out because it's no longer serving you anymore. Some of the things that happened in my life, I needed to see that I was smart Later in life, at age 38, 39, I went back to college because even though I had built a successful business, for some reason, I still had that bullshit belief going that I wasn't smart. So what did I do? I went to college. I literally saw myself bring home A's, graduate cum laude with a 3.9, and now I know I'm smart. I built a successful business, so if I look at that in my life, I can see I am successful. When I started to age, I started to get insecure, but then I started to look at the inner beauty. I realized how confident it was when I started to write a book. I can do it. And I started to realize how powerful I am because I'm the creator of my universe and I can create a new life. Now, I've taught you the second ingredient in the recipe for love, wisdom, so that you can see the truth of who you are and you can see what worked and what didn't work. We need to know what worked so that we know exactly where to focus your energy. Now, next you're going to need to find out how to open and expand your universe to all the possibilities and resources of the universe. So be sure to watch the next video on how to be an angel for love. Okay, my angels for love, you may need help implementing the recipe for love in your life, in your home, your health, your business, your career, your finances, and most important, your relationships. So be sure to sign up for an introductory session with me where I can customize and define exactly what's next for you.